The Owen James Report is brought to you by Burrita, making money work for you.
True or false? $2,000 can make your child's future brighter.
True.
That's right! By investing as little as $2,000 per month in the Burrita Money Market Fund, you can be financially ready to help your child get the education needed for a brighter future. Start early, and you can put aside any amount you're comfortable with. Take my advice. Call Burrita Investments today, the Burrita Money Market Fund, your tuition builder.
Good evening. This is the Owen James Report. Amid economic expansion in the United States and Europe, the IMF has raised its global growth forecast for this year and has urged richer nations to maintain monetary accommodation to strengthen the recovery. According to the IMF, in its World Economic Outlook released today, the global economy will grow by 3.7% this year compared to last year's 3.6% growth. The report showed that U.S. gross domestic product will expand by 2.8%, up 20 basis points on last year's. Japan's growth is projected at 1.7%, or 50 basis points higher than last year's. The UK's growth will increase by 2.4% versus 1.9% last year. The IMF's World Economic Outlook projects that China, the world's second largest economy, will grow by 7.5%, or 20 basis points better than last year's growth rate. Growth in the more advanced economies could stimulate growth in small tourism-dependent Caribbean economies like Jamaica, as people with more disposable incomes are likely to holiday abroad. The Jamaica Bankers Association, the JBA, has hit back at critics over bank fees and charges. According to the JBA, the commercial bank's fee income as a percentage of overhead expenses has remained relatively stable over the past 5 years. In a statement today, the JBA emphasized that banking fees and charges are based on the operating costs incurred in delivering banking services through banking halls. It notes that services provided in banking halls incur higher costs due to security, staffing, energy, and overall maintenance costs. Conversely, electronic services, which included internet banking and ABMs, usually have lower fees. However, JBA President Maureen Hayden-Cater concedes that the banks have to conduct a more robust educational campaign to inform customers on the existing cheaper banking options available to them. Hayden-Cater also revealed that all commercial banks have signed the JBA's Code of Conduct, indicating the organization's willingness to stimulate greater customer awareness on bank fees and charges via traditional as well as non-traditional means such as websites. On the foreign exchange market, the three regularly traded international currencies strengthened against the Jamaican dollar. The benchmark American dollar closed trading today at a new record high, average selling rate of $107.09. The Canadian dollar jumped by 84 cents Jamaican to close at $98.25, whilst sterling gained 29 Jamaican cents to close at $176.81. News on the Jamaican stock market now, and a 5.5% gain by Telecom's Lime mainly triggered gains in the indices today. The main JC index advanced by 272 points, or 0.3%. In fact, Lime accounted for 57% of the 7 million shares which traded. 31 stocks traded, with 9 advancing, 11 declining, and 11 holding firm. The winners included Blue Power, Caribbean Cement, Jamaican Teas, Lime, NCB, Salada Foods up 8.2%, the day's big winner, and Scotia Group. The losers included Access Financial Services Limited, down 9%, the day's big loser, Caribbean Cream, Carreras, D&G, Jamaica Broilers, KLE Group, Lasco Manufacturing, and Sagicor Group Jamaica. And that's the Owen James Report. Good evening.
The Owen James Report was brought to you by Burrita, making money work for you.